Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day here for today. Now, we have a lot to talk about in regard to the tropics, the overall severe weather. We're going to take a look at models, as well as the Storm Prediction Center. We're also going to be touching on the National Weather Service hazards down towards the end portion of the video. Now, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. So, first of all, we're taking a look at the tropics here on the Atlantic side. We do have a disturbance here across the southeastern United States, kind of pivoted right here over the central portion of Alabama. Now, National Hurricane Center says no chance of tropical formation, one, because this is actually over land, but there is a potential with this system. Now, it could cause some flooding as well as some severe weather, as we are going to see here in the models in the next slide. But yeah, just look out for that for now, for severe weather-wise. But tropical formation here in the Atlantic is not really expected over the next few days. However, things start to really heat up here once we move into the eastern Pacific. We have two different, disturbances here just south of Mexico. The first one over here, disturbance number 2, has a overall 30% chance here of formation during the next 5 days. Now, this basically has a 70% chance that this could not form. It's a pretty low chance as of now. Nothing too crazy is expected. Formation chance over the next 2 days is clocked in at a near 0%. So I don't expect this thing to form here anytime soon. Then we move on to disturbance number 1. Now, this guy is a little bit lower of a percent chance here, a 20% chance, so 80% chance of this not actually happening. However, in the next 48 hours, it actually has a 10% chance, so 90% chance. So it's very unlikely that this will form here anytime soon. That goes for both of these systems. And of course, we move into the Central Pacific, and there's really nothing going on over the next 5 days. Alright, guys, so now we're moving on here to the forecast models. Take a look at the NAM 3-kilometer model. If you guys want to follow along in time, it is just above my head, above the radar view. So, as we were looking here in the Atlantic Ocean side, we do have this area of low pressure that is pivoted here across central portions of Alabama. Now, here's the thing. As we do track down here in time, this will actually allow for severe weather to occur here for portions of today. We're going to watch it out this afternoon because it's definitely going to be possible. We're going to be live later on, just letting you guys know. If you guys do want to join us, so hit that subscribe button as well as turn on post notifications. That way you guys will not miss any alerts. But anyways, guys, as we do track down here later on for today and to tomorrow, if you look across the southern plains, here across bits of Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, states nearby, we actually are starting to see ourselves multiple rounds of severe weather being possible across the regions. Tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds being likely. We're going to discuss that more here in a second. Now, this system will kind of track its way up here across bits of the north, maybe driving some rain across portions of the Midwest into the upper Midwest here, kind of for portions on the early hours here of the 25th into, basically late 24th into the 25th here. So we're going to continue watching this. But other than that, that's all we are expecting here over the next few days. Alrighty, guys, so now we're moving on here to the Storm Prediction Center to look and see what exact areas here are in the looks for severe weather over the next few days. Now, for today, we do have the threat for severe weather across portions of the southern plains as well as the southeast. That system we are watching here in the southeast is going to drive some severe weather today across portions of Florida, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. We also do have another event that's going to happen here towards the southern plains areas, mostly in Texas here for today. Now, like I said, there's 3 shades going on here. I'm sure you guys don't know what they mean. Some people might. But basically, this light green basically shows us, hey, we could see a few storms, but they're not expected to be severe. However, that does change once we move into the dark green region. So the dark green is the first level of severity. Like I said before, there's a scale from 1 to 5. 1 being the lowest in severity, and 5 being the highest in. Now, like I said, we have a 1 out of 5 severe threat across these dark green regions, basically the lowest in severe threat. But we do get an upgrade here with the yellow. So that's showing us, hey, storms might be a little bit more severe across these areas here in yellow. Now, tornadoes will be a concern here for both of these systems here across the southeast, as well as bits of Texas and even parts of southeastern New Mexico. However, the thing is that it's a very low percent chance, a 2% chance, 98% chance of not happening. But, just the fact it covers a large amount of ground basically increases the overall percent chance that we might see a tornado somewhere in the states here for today. But the overall chance is really not a huge threat. Just a possibility of an isolated tornado or 2 could happen across these areas here in green. Now, across for the damaging winds, we do have a 5% chance here of seeing damaging winds 60 miles per hour or more, and then a 15% chance here. Higher percent chance across the yellow. This is where that 2 out of 5 severe threat kicks in here. Same thing for hail. Hail's not going to be a concern across the southeast with that system we are seeing across Alabama. However, hail will be a concern here today across portions of Texas, portions of eastern New Mexico, panhandle of Oklahoma, as well as bits of northern, or basically parts of North Dakota here, in the threat for some hail. Now, hail could get up to the size of quarter size, maybe some events maybe a little bit larger, but for the most part, hail size is expected to kind of range around the 1-inch size. highs. Now for tomorrow, we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm threat across portions of Oklahoma as well as Texas. You know, areas such as Dallas, I mean, some of these popular areas here, such as Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, near Dallas, basically, Arlington, portions of San Antonio. You know, a lot of these areas here, Norman, Oklahoma, Wichita Falls, and Lawton, Oklahoma, is seeing the possibility of some severe weather here for tomorrow. Now, we do move into Wednesday. Now, Wednesday actually has another threat, actually extending more further to the north here, as far north as northern Indiana, portions of Illinois, Indiana, western Ohio, Kentucky, portions of Tennessee, Alabama, more on the northwestern side here, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas, portions of southeastern Arkansas included, with the possibility of severe storms here for Wednesday. But that's basically what we're looking at over the next 3 days. Now, lastly, guys, we're moving in here to the official National Weather Service hazards here across the United States. We don't really have too many warnings going on here. We're just going to do a quick little preview of what we are expecting here. So, flood watches across bits of south central Kansas, basically showing you that flooding could occur. Basically, watches mean to pay attention, and flood warnings mean to take action. Now, in regard to flood warnings, you can see all these little, light green spots here across bits of Louisiana, Arkansas, bits of Missouri, portions of Indiana and Illinois, Minnesota, and North and South Dakota. These are flood warnings, meaning that flooding is ongoing or expected to develop here shortly. We do have a few red flag warnings across bits of southern portions of Utah, as well as bits of northern California, basically saying, hey, we could expect some wildfires across the region due to dry conditions, is what we are seeing here. And then, of course, we do have ourselves a heat advisory across portions of central California, as it's expected to be here quite warm. Anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Share this video with your friends and family, guys. It'd be greatly appreciated. I do appreciate all of your support here. But anyways, guys, hope to see you later on in the live stream. Catch you guys then. Have a good day.